Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing BlueMoon 2021. I rate this box about a solid easy, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so first things first, we can start by opening our terminals here, so we can split these. So I'm gonna start a net discover minus r 10.0.0.1/24 minus I 880 from my interface. We do get the IP of the box 10.0.0.170, so I'm gonna start at mmap scan here. We'll do mmap minus sc minus sv for enumeration, and we'll scan the ports on the IP. I'm going to do a netcat minus nv on port 80. It does seem like we do have port 80 open for HTTP. Before that happening, I'm going to go to my preferences, clear my history. Here we do get a welcome, are you ready to play with me? We'll do Control U to view the source code. Doesn't seem like we do have any local file inclusion or any of that. So doing this, I'm going to run a GoBuster, so we'll do GoBuster dir mode minus U HTTP. We'll do minus W for user share word list. We'll run a dir buster on here, / directory list 2.3 medium.txt. We'll do the extensions as HTML, TXT, and also PHP. So we do get our index.html. Looking at our ports, we do have port 21 open for FTP, port 22 open for SSH, and we do have our port 80 for our server. Seem like this running Apache, right? So we'll see if we can FTP into this 10.0.0.170. Let's see if we can log in as anonymous. Doesn't seem like we can. So anonymous mode is not enabled for FTP, right? Okay, so after some time waiting, we do get a directory as hidden_text. So let's try to copy this. Try to view our hidden_text. Clicking on thank you, we do get a QR code. All I did was actually just get my phone and scan the QR code with the camera. So let's go under our VulnHub. I already did output this to a text file. So we can cat our creds.txt, and once you do scan the QR code, we do get a host for the IP, which should be 10.0.0.170 as user FTP, and we do get a password as FTP password, right? So let's try to FTP into this. We'll do FTP 10.0.0.49 or 170. So we do have a user as user FTP. We do have a password. Doing this, we do get a successful login, right? So we can do in information.txt, and we also do have we can also get our p_lists.txt. Doing this, we can X out of this, clear this. Let's cat our information.txt. We do have a couple or we do have a user as Robin. Let's cat our p_list. It does seem like we do have a word list, right? So we can use Hydra, and we did have the user as Robin, right? So we'll do Hydra minus L, which is specify the user, minus for Robin, and we'll use our p_list. We'll do SSH 10.0.0.170. Scoot this over, and we'll do minus I so we don't restore the session. Doing this, we can start, we can use the word list provided, and we do get a login as Robin with this password, right? So let's try to SSH into this. So we'll clear this. We'll do SSH into Robin at 10.0.0.170. Yes, and we do have a password, right? So we'll do ID, check our IDs. Does it seem like we do have anything? So click this, we'll go to CD. We do have a project right here. Let's run sudo minus L. It does seem like we can use prevesc with the user Jerry, using with no password, running our feedback.sh, right? So let's cat our feedback.sh. It does seem like we do this is reading input, and this is redirecting it back to dev null. So we can probably run a bin bash with this. So we'll do sudo minus L. Since we do have a user as Jerry, we'll do sudo. We can specify U for the user. We're going to prevesc as Jerry. We can copy this. So under here, let's run a bin/bash. We'll run a bin/bash. Doing ID, we are user Jared now, right? So let's clear this. We'll spawn a tty shell. We'll just run a bin bash. We'll just run a bin sh. Bin/bash. Bin/bash. Let's copy this one more time. We'll put this in a text editor actually. We'll edit this for Python 3. Run this in bin bash. Copy this. Put that in there. And we do get a user as Jerry, right? So let's do sudo -l. So we do request a password. It does seem like we do request a password. Let's check our IDs. It does seem like we do have an ID as Docker. So let's go to GTFO bins and see what we can prevesc, right? So we'll do GTFO bins for Docker. Let's see if we can get a shell. So we'll just copy this. Doing ID, we now have the root. We are root, and we can cat our root.txt, right? And there is our root flag, right? Well, guys, that was pretty much in the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.